Hey everyone, Lauren from A Girl and Her Wool here. So today I'm going to be revealing the March 2021 yarn clubs. So every single month I have a mystery yarn club where all I do is show you guys what the photo inspiration is, and then I dye up a mystery skein, a mystery colorway, a contrast colorway, and then a mini skein set based on the photo. And I recently did a whole long Dye With Me series that kind of goes a little bit behind the scenes in using a photo as inspiration to come up with colorways as well as a mini skein set. So if you haven't checked that out, go check it out. It's here on my channel. You can go to the Dye With Me playlist to go see. But today for March, you'll see the photo up. It's a geometric pattern. I often do scenery, like pretty scenery shots, and so with this one I wanted to do something kind of different from that, just to kind of change it up a little bit. I think I just searched for like geometric patterns and this one kind of stuck out to me. I thought it was pretty cool looking, and I always try to look at the previous 2 months photos and colorways and try to pick colors that are different, so that way it's not like back to back to back of like the same colorway coming out. And so this one stuck out. It was different colors in January and February, so I said let's go for it, and I came up with what I think is a pretty cool colorway and a little bit different than what you've been seeing, so I think that'll be great. So I am going to show you guys it now. I have a whole pile of skeins here, and I'm going to just show it across the different bases and the size skein. So you can order this in any size skein. The most popular is an 100-gram skein of the sock yarn with a 20-gram mini, but you don't even, of the contrast skein, a mini of the contrast skein. You don't have to purchase a contrast skein, you can choose none, but that is the most popular option. And so I just picked a few here at random to show you. Okay, so here it is on sock. So you can see here that it is like a pale, and I'll hold one up I guess. It's got like a pale peach blush look to it, base to it. So let me just hold up one skein here. So here it is on sock. So you can see it has a pretty light pale like blush, like almost like if orange had a blush color it would be this. So a pale light orange blush color, and then just speckled it with black. So in the photo there was like black, white, like a lighter peach, a darker peach, like with an orangey kind of feel. So that's what I used, and so I kept the base pretty light, kind of bringing in those tones of the colors, kind of bringing in some brighter and lighter sections, and then again like I just said, speckled black on it. Because these are mystery yarn clubs where you know, you don't know the color that it is, I don't necessarily go for uniform skein. So you can see this one in the middle has less black speckles on it than some of the others, but yeah, that is it on sock base. So again, different than February's was, and the camera's probably not picking it up, but if you do look at this lighter skein, there is a lot of variation in there, a few different colors and stuff, so you do get kind of intrigue. Again, I just always think the cameras blow it out a little bit. So yeah, that is the main color, and again those were on sock. This is it on a 50-gram skein of sock, so showing it there on a 50-gram skein of sock, because of course you can order this in any size skeins. And then here it is on a 20-gram mini on sock, and then on DK we have it on a 100-gram skein of DK and a 50-gram skein of DK, and then here it is on BFL sock. So again, they all kind of look the same. So here it is on BFL sock, DK, and sock. And I thought I had, oh I do. Here's a mini skein, a 20 gram mini on BFL sock. So there it is on that. I have different size skeins, like even the sock, there's like an 80, a 90. I think I showed you the 50. There's kind of like sizes all across the board here. So I'm gonna grab some of the contrast skein now. Okay, again, so the most popular for the contrast skein is a 20 gram mini, which is this. I have a few of them. I mean, I can pick up a whole pile of them. This is it. So I did, it's probably coming up a little bit more bright orange on camera. It's more of a, it's not like a pumpkin orange. It's a deeper orange with kind of some of those same kind of blush colors in it. I might insert a photo because I just don't think it's showing up very well. It's nighttime and I have the bright lights on them. So I might insert a photo. I like to avoid inserting the photos as much as possible because it's one more step, but I also like to show the true colors, and I feel like that's coming up very orange. So again, the most popular way that these are ordered is the main 100 gram on sock with a 20 gram mini on sock. So that's what it is. I just thought this brought out kind of some of those colors, and when you put it together you kind of get like a lot of the light and the dark with that pop of color. And I thought it was really fun to make the tonal, the contrast, the pop of color this time, because often it's like a more neutral tonal or like a dark color or something like that. So it was fun to make that kind of the highlight and the pop of color. So this is it on an 100 gram skein on sock. So 100 grams of each. This might not even be in 100. This is not in 100 gram skein, but same idea. 100 gram skein on sock. And then I also have in 100 gram skein on DK. So here's the two DK skeins. I'm losing them all. So DK and DK. And then I actually have a 10 gram mini on DK. And then a something on BFL. I think it's a 20 gram mini on BFL as well. Yeah, that's true. Someone ordered a 20 and 20. So if you like getting mini skeins every month, you can order it. Like I have someone who just orders a 20 gram skein of the main color every month. So if you just want to get a couple of minis, my mom is knitting these up, so you're probably seeing photos of that, knitting it up into the rad vent throw. So she gets a 20 gram mini of each on sock every month and adds it to her blanket. So those are the contrast skeins. So here it is kind of on sock, DK, and then a couple of the minis. Again, it's not such a bright orange. It's definitely a more muted orange with just, again, some of those variations in there of like, let's see, that's probably better. So you can see it's not a bright orange. It's very muted and it has like that blush hue to it as well. So that is that. So let me grab the mini skein set now. So I did the mini skein set a little bit differently than I normally do, which is funny because I just did the Dye With Me series about the photo inspiration, and in particular the mini skein set. So in that video I kind of talked about how I use a different base from all the different elements of the skein and then use some element to kind of tie it all together. So maybe I speckle some colors from the other skeins or just kind of use two colors, that kind of thing. In this one, because it was a geometric shape, I wanted, or a geometric image, I wanted to play off of that. And with geometrics, you don't often get color blending, you kind of get color blocking essentially. So I went with more tonals for the mini skein set and just brought out those different skeins. Thank you so much for whoever just ordered. My phone just went tweet tweet if you heard it. And so this is the mini skein set that I came up with for March. So again, you can see a lot of the elements, and this actually will help you guys see what the main color looks like more, because you can kind of see a lot more of the elements. But again, the kind of light muted orange, blush pink, some really pale yellow is in there as well, just kind of to blend it together. And then a darker color. This is darker and less orange than the contrast skein. So here's the contrast skein. So they're somewhat similar, but just the contrast skein does have a little bit more orange in it than this mini does. This is a really pretty color. And then the black, of course, I had to bring the black in. It's not a true black, it's not a true saturated black. You can even see there are a lot of light parts in it, and that's because I just didn't want it, you know, it obviously stands out already from the other minis, and so I just didn't want it to be like a purely saturated black. So that is it on 20 gram minis on sock. And then I also have it on 20 gram minis on DK. So again, you can see that they're separate colors, right? So I really didn't tie them together, and I thought that that was just a really fun play on the idea of having it be a geometric photo inspiration, was to really just keep the colors separate like they were in the photo. Of course, with the main color, I of course wanted to blend them up and make it one uniform colorway, but I thought that was a fun take to do with the mini skein set. So that is that. I hope you guys love this March colorway. I normally would do a release of the colorway for one day only, but I will not be doing that. The colors are going to stay exclusive for 3 months, so if you want the colorways, sign up. If you haven't already, you can sign up to participate in the April club now through March 20th. And that is the chance that you'll get to have these clubs for at least 3 months. I keep them exclusive to the club for 3 months, and then at that point I decide if I want to bring it back or not. I mean, I can bring it back whenever, but it has to be at least 3 months after. So I will not be doing a reveal and then allow people to buy it for a month. So unfortunately, you cannot get this colorway until at least 3 months from now. And keep an eye on my Instagram. If I do end up releasing it, you will see an announcement there. So if you do want these colorways, if you like these colorways, make sure you are signed up for the clubs. There's a ton of options. So I've talked about it throughout this, but you can order it on any base, sock, BFL, or DK. Sock, BFL, sock, or DK. You can choose to have the contrast skein or not, and you choose your size skein. So if you want to receive minis every single month, you can. 50 gram skeins, 100 gram skeins, that is up to you, and you mix and match the sizes of the contrast, as well as the mini skein set. You choose between sock and DK, and you also choose the size skeins, but all 5 are the same size. So you saw all 5 DK skeins are 20 gram minis. So this person chose 20 gram minis, but it's not like you can get like 100, 10, 20, 30, 40 or something like that. So one size for the set, but you choose that size. And then there's also, so you can sign up to get, the club is an ongoing subscription. So you will automatically renew on the 20th of each month until you cancel. And then you can also opt to purchase more upfront. So you can order a 3-month club or a 6-month club up front. So you pay for it all up front, and then it renews every month for $0. And so that's a way to save. So the more you buy up front, the better discount there is built into the price. Another option is that you can actually order the clubs quarterly. So if you want mini skein set or a sock set or a 100 gram skein, whatever it is that you want, but you don't want it monthly and you don't want to remember to cancel and sign up like that, you can sign up for a quarterly subscription, and what that will do is it will automatically renew you once every 3 months, or is it like 4 months? So you would get it and then not get it for 2 months, and then you would get it again. So every 3 months you get one club every 3 months, and it'll just start. So if you sign up now, you'll start with the April club, and then you won't receive May or June, but you will receive July without doing anything on your part. So I just wanted to throw that out there as an option too, if you know, you don't want to receive yarn as often, but you still want to be a part of the club. That is something else you can do. That is it for the March Yarn Club. Definitely let me know what you think. And if you have any questions about the club, certainly let me know as well. Going into April, we're gonna start with getting brighter and brighter colors as we kind of head into the summer here. So anyway, I hope you all have a great day, a great night, whenever it is. It's sometime in mid-March. It could be the cat's birthday. Oh my gosh, wait, let me check when this is gonna air, because if it's the cat's birthday, then you guys can leave them some birthday wishes. Normally I would air this on the 14th, which would be their birthday, but I was planning to just do it on the 12th. Okay guys, so today is March 12th if you're watching this live. If you're not, it's probably even closer, but March 14th is the cat's birthday. So if you don't know, my cat's names are Pythagoras and Fibonacci, and that is because I am a mathematician, and those are awesome cat names. So you guys hear me call them Pi and Nacho. That is short for Pythagoras and Fibonacci. They answer to both. Right, right, Pythagoras? So, their birthday is Pi Day, March 14th. And basically how it worked was I adopted them in September, quite a few years ago, in 2012. And they were about 6 months old, which put it back at March, and I said March 14th, perfect. So that is their birthday, March 14th, Pi Day. So wish the cats a happy birthday in the comments below. I will read it to them in the true cat lady way. So I'm gonna get this cat some food. And I hope you guys all have a great weekend, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.